I mean, I was warned. I was warned, but that doesn't mean I'm happy about it. Yet another Eurocat story to be reviewed on this web show. I've done quite a few. Let's see. Bobby Q. That, Thing story / murder she wrote. The Spanish Fly Invasion of Bikini Bottom. That, I can't think of the name of it, but that Powerpuff Girls story about Blossom being, well, you know what. Oh yes, Meg getting married to Bonnie. So that's 5 stories. 5 Eurocat stories that I've done on this series. And this will be the 6th. Don't cry over spilled tomato juice. And that's right, Americans, it's tomato, not tomato. I mean, I guess that could be a worse pronunciation. I mean, it's better than aluminum. Aluminium. Aluminium. How do you get aluminum out of aluminium? We're just going to get rid of a letter. A bye? No. And the American version of the word still has that letter in there. That's what makes it even more stupid. No offense, Meg, if you're watching. I'm not insulting you personally. I'm just insulting you. I digress. I digress. Right then, let's read the summary. Timmy is bored and invites Chester over to his house. They play hide and seek, but the game takes an unexpected turn. The rating is M. It's in English. It's humor horror. The characters are Timmy, Chester, and Mom. The word count is 1,348 words. 1 review, 6 faves, 1 follow, and it was published back in April of 2018. So at least it's short. Don't cry over spilled tomato juice. Timmy felt bored. Cosmo and Wanda went on a long holiday trip, the first one they took in a long while, and Timmy was, for the first time, being all by himself. Dad spent most of his day away from home, and Mum was way too busy with dieting in hopes to finally get her hourglass figure back. The little boy was glad that the main babysitter won't come today, that was my mistake, but he felt lonely and did what most preteens would do in the situation. He called over his friend Chester, since unlike you guys reading the story, he doesn't have a dirty mind. Yet. Well, you did rate the story M, so I don't have high expectations. Chester came to Timmy's house. One could smell a foul trailer certain president voter sent even before he arrived at the house. What? One could smell the foul trailer certain president voter sent. Okay. I'm assuming he's saying that Chester smells bad. What should we do? Asked Timmy. I'm starving. As long as you give me food, I'll do anything, replied Chester. And I'm not doing voice acting for this episode because I'm not that familiar with Fairly Odd Parents. I think Meg might have seen snippets of it here and there when she was younger, but not enough to really have an impression. Let's make a bet. We play hide and seek, and whoever wins has to pay for the whole Mike E. Mozzarella's Pizza Funhouse, suggested Timmy. Deal. I'll hide, and you need to find me in 5 minutes or I'll win. Timmy agreed to this, turned around and started to count to 50. Chester wasted no time. He quickly ran and looked around the house. He noticed an empty mailing box just lying there. He put it on the floor, crawled into it, and sealed the lid from the inside. It looked like a brand new unopened box. And then Chester died the end. Okay, he didn't actually die. Not yet, anyway. But yes, this is very dangerous. For him sealing himself inside of the box like that, he would die. He needs oxygen to breathe, and a box like that's not going to have a lot of oxygen. Idiot child. Ready or not, here I come, yelled Timmy. He searched the house, but Chester seemed to have vanished, although his stench still remained. Well then, just follow your nose, as Toucan Sam would say. Where is he? Asked Timmy. He then saw a big box just randomly on the white carpet. That wasn't there before. Maybe it's a present for me. Timmy joyfully ran to it and noticed that whatever it is, it's really heavy and the lid doesn't want to open since it appears to have been taped from the inside. What could it be? A big toy? An ice cream maker? A potion to mix my messed up body-head ratio? Oh, to fix my messed up whatever. There's only one way to find out, and Timmy quickly grabbed a big knife to cut it open. But just as he wanted to use it, he saw something written on the box. Don't open with knife. Oh, fine, said Timmy, putting the knife away and picking up a more appropriate opening tool. He quickly cut the box with an axe. An axe? Well, that's just silly. As he did that, oh no. A loud crack was heard and red liquid first splashed out of the box, and shortly after that, even more of the ketchup-like sauce. Okay, this story was written back in 2018, so I don't think that's supposed to be a nod to the creator's awful ketchup blood from episode 140 of the old web series. Poured out beneath the box. Mom, the weight-losing tomato juice order arrived so that you can finally reduce Dad's trophy to a more appealing size, screamed Timmy loudly. Timmy's mom came down the stairs. I thought she wasn't supposed to be home. Or maybe I misread that from earlier. She wasn't in the best of moods. She muttered to herself that Teller's shopping network promised me that they'll send me that juice 2 months ago. They're late and they made me nervous, and because of them I ate twice as much cookie dough per day. They better use some quality stuff for their product, because if they sent me Monsanto garbage, I will go ballistic. As soon as she came downstairs, she saw a horrid sight. Oh my God! Timmy, what have you done to my floor? I spilled some tomato juice, said Timmy. You know darn well that ain't no tomato juice, son. It's blood. Do you realize how much bleach it will take to get it out? Shouldn't you be more concerned about it being blood? Hopefully not all 16 seasons, replied Timmy quickly. That's it. Are you aware how serious the situation is, Timmy? Asked Mom. Not only did you mess up my carpet, but this is the 3rd time that this has happened this week. Are you like murderers or something? My garden is already over-fertilized with corpses of your bratty friends. Oh, it's one of those stories. Not to mention that the neighbors might find it a little suspicious that the number of kids is getting lower each day, she said with concern. Well, if Timmy has this, habit of killing his friends, maybe you should call the police and put him in jail or a mental institution. Just a thought. Oh, and if you're not doing anything about him doing this, guess what that makes you? An accomplice to murder! She then opened the box and saw Chester's head divided in 2. Well, at least this one won't be missed. What did he do? Timmy answered. I swear it was an accident, but we did play a game of hide and seek, and I had my axe not found him. Then I would have to pay for the entire Mike E. Mozzarella's Pizza Fun House order. Oh my God, do you realize how much of your allowance that would cost? Your allowance that consists entirely out of my hard-earned money. Now, I'm only half as angry as I was a few seconds ago. Don't worry, Timmy, I'll clean this up. You don't have to regret this. He would have been on America's Most Wanted in less than a decade with that parental influence of his. But you need to stop with this hobby of yours. It's getting pricey for me, scolded Mum. Yes, Mother, said Timmy in a sad voice. Oh, don't be sad. Here's a shopping list. Go to Walmart. You're a cat. Stop spelling Walmart like that. That's not how you spell it. And buy these things and have some fun there. Maybe you'll find some friends there, and surely they'd better be better than your last one. Timmy went to buy the groceries and returned 2 hours later. He immediately noticed that something wasn't right. The house smelled like moose piss. Dirty footprints went to it, and the door was also smashed in. Those darn Jehovah's Witnesses must have come over again, sighed Timmy. He went inside and expected boring lectures about how Sky Daddy knows all the answers. Instead of that, he saw a bizarre sight. Mom was standing cornered on the chair, and Chester's dad was hissing at her like a stray cat. "Where's my boy?" he yelled while foaming from the mouth. "I swear I don't know. Leave me alone," begged Timmy's mom. "Do you think I'm stupid? I can smell that he's somewhere here. I can also smell bleach, lots and lots of bleach. If you don't tell me immediately where he is, I'll bite you. And just that you know, I haven't got a shot in 30 years. He intimidated her. "No, I'm allergic to rabies," whimpered Mom. "Haha, rabies is the least deadly thing that my possum girlfriend gave me," said the insane man confidently, I mean. Timmy had no time to waste. If Mom goes to the hospital, he'll have to spend several weeks with Vicky, and nobody, except for some twisted viewers at home, wants to see that. He quickly ran towards them. Chester's dad noticed him and laughed. "Ha ha, I hope you're not counting on him to get you out of this jam. What could a brat like him do?" And then he turned his head back to Mom. A fatal mistake, since Timmy grabbed the axe and hit him just like he did his son. The corpse fell to the floor, and Mom was saved. She was over the moon. "Timmy, you saved me. I could have died of embarrassment if I had to go to Dr. Snippoint's to get treated. Forget about me scolding you earlier." After the delight, Timmy's mom finally looked down to the ground. She gasped, "Oh, my floor, again." "Don't worry, Mom, I have a solution for this," said Timmy. He pulled out a bottle of Ultra Super with XP21. I mean, you do have fairy godparents. You can ask them to clean up your... why am I giving advice to a psychopath? Its special formula was made to get rid of the deepest blood stains and the most stubborn brain particles with ease. One sweep and the problems are gone. "Timmy, you saved the day. Where on earth did you get this?" "At a Walmart, of course. They have everything. They sure do. Timmy, they sure do." The end. Author's note. I know the original store name has one L. So does the word lawsuit. Walmart's not going to sue you for writing their name inside of a fanfic. And this was stupid. This was just bloody stupid. I think this is like the stupidest Eurocat story I've ever read. This was just stupid. I didn't like it. I mean, I guess it was well written, but it was just stupid. I didn't like it. I mean, well written, I suppose. Aside from deliberately spelling Walmart wrong. Decent spelling and grammar, but aside from that, the story itself was just dumb. Well, thank you all for watching today's episode. If you did like it, please be sure to leave a like and leave a comment. And if you haven't subscribed yet, please do. I'd greatly appreciate it. I'll see you all in the next episode. Until then, cheerio.